Good evening, St. Louis. My name is Bria Hughley, and I'm here with your Thursday evening forecast. And once again, the rain that is out to our east that is now heading into Indiana did cause some flooding because these are some slow movers. We're talking about anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour. And they are also bringing a lot of lightning with them too. So even though these storms aren't severe, you still just want to make sure that you're staying away from those windows due to the lightning that these storms are producing. So we're talking about a low of 76, which actually came around 1 or 2 p.m. today. A morning low was 79, but since we had those rain and showers, outflow boundary cooled us down to 76 around that time, if you notice how cool it was. And you can also tell how cool it was across the region, depending on who had rain and who hasn't. But while it is hot outside, you have to remember how hot it can get inside of your car. It can get hot in your car just like that. I mean, yes, upper 80s, I wouldn't necessarily call that cool, but what we've been experiencing for the past couple of days, I would welcome the upper 80s with open arms. Good evening, St. Louis. My name is Bria Hughley. I'm here with your weather headlines this Thursday evening. We are tracking some storms out to our west right now that will eventually make its way into the area, but will that rain hold together to bring a brief break this weekend from that heat that we have been experiencing? But as soon as the rain comes, it goes, and that heat dome returns right back into the area, and those temperatures could get hotter than compared to what we just seen for the past week. So there go that rain that I was talking about that is to our west that is entering Pike County at the moment. It is falling apart, but we still have some torrential downpours, and that rain will most likely stay to our north, which is why Pike County is currently under a flash flood watch with localized flooding. Once again, none of this along this line is severe, but we are talking about torrential downpours because these are slow movers, moving anywhere between 20 to 30 miles per hour. And they are also bringing a lot of lightning with them too, so even though these storms aren't severe, you still just want to make sure that you're staying away from those windows due to the lightning that these storms are producing. So I'm bringing you into the futurecast as we head into the overnight hours and into Friday. Those storms look like they are making their way east, but since we are up under that ridge with a northeasterly flow around here, they would change direction from east to northeast. So mostly places above or north of I-70 have a stronger chance of seeing that rain chance, but those storms do fall apart due to lack of daytime heating as we head to the overnight hours. But those clouds linger, so we aren't necessarily getting as hot tomorrow as we have been seeing for these past couple of days. That moisture will stick around though, so we are looking at scattered showers and thunderstorms across the region. Not everyone will get them, but you just have to make sure if you do get caught up under one of those downpours, keep the umbrella handy and you will potentially see a cool down due to the rain. So right now at Lindbergh, it is 92 degrees. It feels like 98 degrees from that dew point of 70. The wind is coming out of the southwest at 7 miles per hour, so we have some dry mixing, which is why the dew point isn't as bad. We had a high today of 96 degrees here in St. Louis. Current temperatures across the region, mid to upper 80s. Of course, it's a little bit cooler to our west due to the rain that they are experiencing at the moment, but those dew points are in those mid to upper 70s. Some places in Illinois are even seeing 80-degree dew points, and once those dew points get too close to that actual temperature, it gets extremely uncomfortable outside. And we're not necessarily looking at anything like that this weekend, but those dew point temperatures will be up. The actual temperatures will be up, so that heat index values will rise as we head to tomorrow and Saturday. We might have some rain chances here and there. We are dry Sunday, we are dry Monday. Heat index values will be seen anywhere between 105 to 110 degrees. Some places will get higher than 110 degrees due to that extreme humidity that is still in the area. So once again, for tomorrow, it's hot, it's humid, might have a storm here and there, talking about a high of 94 degrees here in St. Louis. We look at the rest of the 7-day forecast. So we're sitting in the low to mid 90s at the beginning of the weekend. We headed to Sunday, we start warming up and we start flirting with 100 degrees towards the beginning of next week. But we are also looking at a storm system that can bring a strong cold front into the area that can make temperatures dip off into the mid to upper 80s as we head to next weekend. So that's something to look at for a potential cool down that I'm pretty sure mostly everyone will welcome.